God. Here's usually a God.
Okay, see what Vila got here. Watch out, Ollie, please.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a little Christmas tree. Mom, I really want to share something.
All right, day one of Vlogmas. Here we go. So today is our homeschool art day, and we have decided. I did too, buckle you. Goodness, make me question. So we are on our way into town. We're gonna stop at Michael's because we are going to make some pine cones that we gathered in Florida. And we're gonna decorate them with some glitter, use them as some ornaments. We have not gotten our tree yet. As surprising as that may sound. We have not gotten our tree yet. And we're kind of just waiting for the perfect day that Casey can go with us. We didn't want to buy our tree too early because last year we bought it early and it was crunchy by like, it was crunchy like super early.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to have to go through that this year. Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days, we're planning on going to the Christmas tree farm to pick out our perfect Christmas tree and bring it home. Anyway, so we're doing some art projects today, and that's day one.
That's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small. And now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time.
Okay, we've decided to do these little felt frames. It's super cute. Yeah. So Viv wants to be a puppy. Vida, can you show me yours? Unicorn Vida. And Ollie, what are you thinking? Not the alpaca? Okay.
But you just said it was a llama, now it's an alpaca.
Whatever. Llama, alpaca, same.
No, not same thing.
They have a nutcracker right here, Ollie.
I must be a reindeer.
A reindeer, that's a really good choice. Okay. That one's a little bit ripped, so let's go with this one. Okay, so we'll get home and we'll take pictures again. Yeah? Okay, so we decided to swing into TJ Maxx because there's a couple things that I really want for the holidays around the house that we don't have yet, like some nice throw blankets, stuff that kind of ends up on the floor and dogs get it, whatever, but
Can I get this one?
no. Everybody's getting really excited because they've got Christmas stuff everywhere and our minds are exploding.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer.
Looks like everybody's getting a little something for our Christmas. Found the perfect mug. The kids are kind of looking around because everything is like obviously intended to captivate. I don't think I'll be able to take them anywhere for the next mug.
We'll bring it here.
Do you feel like it's Christmas? On wish list, right up at the top. Red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again.
The kitten's playing with our new toy, aka Cheese.
It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause
Okay, so we just got home, and something that's been really important to me is taking care of my health. As I have come to understand, oh my god, you guys, this dog just literally scooted on my kitchen mat. Like, why? Why did you do that?
Oh, it stinks.
Why did you do that?
Well, you don't want his buttholes.
So, as I was saying, health has been really highlighted, I think, for everybody over the last couple of 2 years, but for me and where I'm at right now, I'm like, okay, I've gained some weight over the last couple of years. I think I had this mentality for a long time that, like, still feeling postpartum, breastfeeding, kind of having those excuses. And then, you know, we stopped, or I weaned Vida off during the summer, so she's not breastfeeding anymore, and the weight just hasn't budged. And I'm like, okay, I got into a space in which I was really able to love my body and be acceptant of myself at this weight. And that has felt really good, and now I'm just ready to move past it and really, like, physically start moving my body. But more than just what I see on the outside, I really have to take care of what's on the inside as well, because obviously, like, the quality of our food, the air, there's so many different factors. And so for me, wealth means having the means to be able to care for my health in the way that I want, and in the way that I want. Like, something as well as that, like, how is it possible to crave this much coffee? Even though I love coffee, I just enjoy the taste of it. I genuinely like coffee. I would like more energy throughout my day to, you know, get up and do what I want to do first thing in the morning, and to stabilize my mood as I'm all day with my children homeschooling. And that's also something that's really important. So it's something that I've considered. Mom life, right? So overall, what I'm getting at is that I really just want to stabilize my mood, stabilize the way that I'm feeling internally, so that it's supporting me mentally, physically, spiritually, and all of the things that I want to do. I don't think that it's an easy feat for a stay-at-home mom to decide, like, okay, I'm gonna homeschool, I'm gonna take care of my house, I'm gonna take care of myself, my own mental health, my healing, and still decide that I want to expand and grow a business ×2. We have a lot of things that we want and goals that we have set for this next year, and so foundation, it has to be health. Okay, great, we got all of that out of the way. All right, so full transparency, all of this was, I think, just under 300, mostly because we needed to, like, stock up on everything that we have. So I'll show you what we already have. So we already had chlorella here, and then Casey's taking these 1-a-day men's multivitamins. Last time we went to the vitamin shop, they gave us these free vitamin C, so these were what we were using. We also already had the silvers. Okay, so a couple years ago, we were making like a bulletproof coffee that had cacao in it, and we would put coconut oil in it. So this time I bought this organic MCT oil, so we're gonna be putting these two into our coffee. But then I also really wanted to try this mushroom master blend. It's got 10 different mushrooms in it. Mushrooms are like our life, I guess. So here's a list of here's a list of all of the mushrooms that it has in there. And usually I buy my mushroom blends separately in supplements. This time I decided to go with that and give it a whirl. Okay, so I had recently talked with a friend on Instagram about the supplements that she was using, and that's one of the things that like I kind of nerd out on, is I love to experiment with my health. And so I incorporated a lot of the things that she recommended to me. So first up was this activated quercetin. I don't know what that's called. So this is for helping the body in times of stress and to support the immune system. So we got that. Casey's been taking this man tea, so he really likes that. And then we went with our multivitamins. So these were buy one get one half off, so that's why we got this brand, and they're organic. So I got mine, and then let me see. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. And then Casey got his one a day multi. And then something that we had been lacking in our supplements was magnesium. So I do use magnesium in our baths, but I really wanted to bring that in as a supplement that we were using more regularly. This is also in when I go float at the float studio. There's magnesium as well as like a ton of salt in the float, but again, wanted to see what this is like. Most people are magnesium deficient, so I'm really curious as to how this is going to be incorporated into our practice. Then I got Maca Gold, and this was another one of the supplements that my friend had suggested. I won't even pretend to know how to pronounce that. Again, immune support, cellular health. And then this is liposomal vitamin C that we're trying. So like a lot of these things are so that we can support our immune systems right now, especially as we're getting into this colder weather. It's so important. It gets really gray here in Tennessee. People suffer from seasonal affective disorder, myself included, if I haven't gotten enough sunshine, if I haven't been eating well. And so again, this is kind of like me preparing my future self by doing things today that again, speak to that energy of wealth, speak to that health and vitality, and like really elevating myself. If I can make sure that I'm supporting myself as best as possible, then when I am facing times in which I haven't had a lot of sunshine, or whatever the case may be, it's just cold, then I'm taking care of my inner realm to support that. So on that note, for the kids, I got them some Elderberry Gummies, as well as these Smarty Pants Organics are what we've been using for them. They really like the taste of these, except for Viv. Viv is just not a fan of vitamins in general. I also got this Raw B Complex. It says it's for energy and metabolism, as well as the Raw Zinc. This one was recommended by another friend. She was using the tincture, and I'm just not a huge fan of using that. So these are just really easy to just kind of throw down the hatch first thing in the morning, and we're good to go. A lot of these, so what I did in order to save money was to kind of stick with similar brands. So if they were offering like buy one get one half off, then I would just make sure that I kind of like paired those up. So like with the multivitamins here, these two here, some of them I've got, so like the Vitamin Shop brand, I got the selenium in the Vitamin Shop brand because I had gotten Casey his tea over here. So, and then the last thing I got was this black seed oil, which this has been a part of my practice for quite a long while. Again, immune support, cellular health, etc. So I ordered these this morning, and I went and I just did a pickup at the Vitamin Shop, so that was super easy. That's kind of one of those things that I like to look around and read things, and I was able to just do this as part of my morning practice, is just get on and do a little bit of research and look into what I wanted to get, and then if I have the kids with me during the day, then I just pop in and pick it up, and we're out the door. it's not really like Christmas related, I know that, but my focus this year for Vlogmas was to take another approach. How do we care for ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, and have fun, of course, throughout the holidays? I will tell you that we talk so much about being empaths and being able to feel other people's energy, and we also have to set energetic boundaries though. So when we're not taking care of ourselves, like in our health, whether that's mentally or physically, it's gonna be a lot harder for us to set boundaries between the collective and ourselves. So taking care of ourselves then is ensuring that when we go out and there's stressful environments where there's a lot of traffic or there's a lot of people and we're prone to feeling overstimulated, how can I support myself through that time? It's more than just saying, I guess my point is that there are some things that we're just not going to be able to avoid, and so the best that I can do is to set myself up for it. And so that's my mindset, or I guess like my overall theme for Vlogmas is how can we support ourselves, mind, body, spirit, being disciplined throughout these next 25 days, this last month of the year, being disciplined on all fronts. I want to make sure that I'm sticking to getting up and working out, because again, like a big thing for me right now is taking care of my physical health. It's not just about me anymore. I have kids to raise, and I can't do that in the way that I visualize myself doing it if I'm cranky, if I'm overstimulated, if I have other programs running in the background that are kind of telling me or just like speaking negatively to myself. And taking care of my physical health is something that I can't do. I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm taking care of all of that. Obviously my spiritual practice has been at the forefront of everything that I speak on, but we got to take care of the body, and it's so easy for us to just make an excuse of I'm too tired, I'm too this, I'm too that. Like, we know those external factors are there in terms of the weather, and it's cold, and you know, we just want to eat pastries and chill, and I get that, and I totally plan on indulging in that, but I think that the ultimate wealth, the ultimate luxury is to be able to grow and kind of work with that self-discipline. And that's kind of been my overall energy in the last year, is like really playing with that on multiple fronts, whether it's my business, in myself, in my family. Like, I cannot model that for them if I don't start doing it for myself. So it's like, what do I need to add into this like potion of self-discipline in order to get it to grow, in order to really live by that and properly channel all of my energy into what I want out of this life that I'm living right now.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me.
So Viv's telling me that she does not like the Home Alone family, and I'm like,
They're creeps.
it's not that they're creeps, it's that like they're just so,
Now,
what's the word for that? Like,
uncle.
the uncle, for starters. I would never let my brother talk to my kids like that. Let's start there. First and second movie. But like, just in general, they just don't seem to be like very nice people.
Mom, it's a movie.
But at the same time, like, was that all of 90s families? Like, I'm wondering now if what makes this movie, is it relatable? Like, did a lot of us have families like this where like the one kid that speaks up for themselves is the one that everybody's like totally against? Like, it blows my mind that nobody, or that they believed Buzz, like, in his bullshit. He just, like, straight up, you can just see it. And I'm like, this black sheep stuff. Okay, I have to tell you something I'm really excited about. If you know, you know. I like mugs, okay? My husband would probably be like, you have so many. And I'm like, but I don't have this one. And the thing is that when you go into TJ Maxx, it's never enough for me. I really like holiday mugs. It's kind of my thing. I got really excited this fall over the Mickey mug that I went to Nashville to Home Goods to find, and I found, and I was super excited about that. But this year, how cute is this? Perfect, absolutely perfect. I've been looking for a couple weeks for the perfect like holiday mug, you know, to set that vibe. I'm drinking my coffee on the couch and reflecting on how grateful I am for my life, and I'm just sipping out of that perfect mug. Well, here it is. And then Casey really likes penguins. That's his favorite animal. And so the kids saw this one and they were like, oh,
I saw it.
Viv saw it. Okay, Viv saw it. And she goes, you have to get that one for Dad. And I thought that he would like this as well because it's a pretty good size cut. Like, it's got a little bit of a soup bowl quality to it. So anyways, I was really excited about that. And another thing too is that like I was even shopping on Anthro to look for that perfect mug, and I'm like, I am not about to spend $28 on a mug that is gonna be super teeny tiny. And mind you, this Rudolph one, it could be bigger, but it's like just absolutely perfect. I'm so happy. Okay.
You hurt her feelings all over. You gotta put that. Did you just buy that for him today?
Well, friends, I think we're at the end of Vlogmas Day 1. Yeah. I've got to finish making dinner, get everybody into a bath, hopefully help regulate them a little bit more today. They seem to just have some trouble. Kids went nuts on glitter today. Yeah, so we're looking forward to day 2. All right, see you tomorrow.